Oh, I'm doing it? Okay. It's okay.
That's perfect. Good.
Good morning, Smart Contract Audit Token community. Yoda and I caught up with Theo at Rare Evo to bring you the latest on ZenGate Global. I apologize, we had some difficulties battling airplanes, a blazing sun, construction, music, crying kids, and the worst part, ourselves, to bring you this video. If you have an opportunity to speak with Chef Theo or Dan Friedman, then you should take that opportunity. These guys are their genuine selves at all time. Check out the video.
Hello, everybody. This is Theodore from ZenGate Global, and I'm here with my two friends. Introduce yourself.
Bronson.
And Yoda.
And Yoda. And today we're gonna talk about ZenGate and our product Palmyra, which we just launched. So Palmyra is a tokenized commodity platform that is using NFTs to trace from farm to table every single commodity that we will have in the world. Right now we started with tea from Sri Lanka and also with Thai gold, and we're planning to expand with to many more commodities and many more different jurisdictions with the commodities that we will be doing. So we started with tea from Sri Lanka, but we're gonna open up into other jurisdictions as well. Myanmar, Kenya is just a small example of the jurisdictions we're looking at and already have conversations with. And of course, we're going to have more commodities coming, such as, for example, cinnamon, coconut, rubber, or precious metals, which is like $1 billion markets, and they're very underserved right now.
When are you guys going live?
We're already live. We went live like a couple hours ago or so. So we're very, very excited to be able to share that with everybody from the community.
So as you saw in the presentation, you guys talked about getting more people on and stuff like that. When you get more people on, how do you have them prove that when they're showing where they're working at and actually where the inventory is coming from, it's actually true and not falsifying their data?
This is a great question. So what we have right now is what's called Palmyra Pro, and this is a mobile app that every producer right now has on their phone. It's going to be on Google Play and open for everybody to download whenever they want. In a couple of weeks from now, we've just finalized a couple of things. So how it works is that the farmers that are actually in the field they always have their phone with them. So as they process the tea, there's some key points that people actually scan everything through the Palmyra Pro platform. They put all the information. This lot is 20 kg from Ceylon tea from that specific region. And so, because everything matters, the altitude, which region from Sri Lanka makes the tea different. And so what we've done is they have this app, they input every single information throughout the way, and everything gets embedded in the blockchain straight up. So that includes pictures, it will include information about the lot and specific information about it. So in the very end, when the product goes to the shelf, you can just grab it from the store, scan it with your phone, scan the QR code, and it will give you every single piece of information. And if you feel good about it, then you can go to the till and buy it.
That's pretty enough.
I wasn't sure how much you wanted.
That's good. That's a really good explanation. As you guys expand, where you guys are strongest now? What do you think your next goal to expand into is?
That's a great question as well. The short version of this is that we're going to be launching the Palmyra token. It's going to be called Palm, P-A-L-M. The IDO is going to happen sometime in September, and we're going to have an ISPO happening at some point in October. Now, with that being said, what this token will be doing is it's going to be used with kind of like, it will have two utilities. The one is that it's going to be actually the Oracle. It will have embedded Oracle that will be bringing all the data in and circulated into the Palmyra ecosystem. And at the same time, we will build a DAO. So people will actually be able to use a treasury from Palm tokens And when they bring in business to the platform, you'll be able to get compensated by doing so. So we're inviting the whole community very much to do business development for Palmyra and get compensated as they're doing so. With that being said, though, this is for the community. We as ZenGate, we already have targets and many talks with the International Trade Center. So this is one of our first, then one of the first next steps. So as soon as everything is finalized with them, then things are going to open up pretty soon, pretty fast.
Who are you going to use for your Oracle?
So we're using O1X, the same company that did the tokenomics for World Mobile token, and they have an embedded Oracle that they're using in-house.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to be using for the POP token.
What are the challenges you guys found to be the biggest hurdles you had to overcome when you started this program?
That's a great question as well. So, as you understand, our biggest goal is to make sure that we will bring solutions to underserved countries and communities. What does that mean is that they're literally these farmers, up until now, they use pen and paper. So having to actually get them to go from pen and paper to use an app and scan things, and it was kind of challenging, but we've been working with them for the last 18 months. We started being vocal about it the last 10 months or so, if that. But we've been working with them, we've done lots of workshops, they understand everything and how everything is working. And right now, because we're still in the pioneer stage, we actually work hand in hand, like white glove, onboarding every single one of them until everybody feels good about the platform, about the product, the whole process, and then we're gonna open it up to the public, and that's when everything opens up in general.
You had a major milestone today in your live. Want to talk about that?
Yeah, we actually did the very first transaction live. As soon as we announced that Palmyra is going live, we had the very first transaction. We had some small technical issues, but that was to be expected, to be honest. That's why you saw me so stressed out the last couple of days. But yeah, we had the very first live transaction on Palmyra today, and we're live, and I can't be more excited.
Congratulations.
It's a new era for the Cardano ecosystem and the Ergo ecosystem as well, and for the whole blockchain as a whole.
It is pretty awesome. It's something I didn't know about until I got here, and I'm really glad that you guys shared it, and really glad you guys came here.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you for talking with us. Hold on one second. That's not
I hope you're good with crop and editing. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Can you give us a quick brief overview of what the project's about?
Yes, of course.
So, on your presentation you saw earlier today, they're talking about you will be able to see where the resources you're buying come from. How do you guys plan on making sure that when someone comes on to the project, that they're actually showing where they're actually at, not trying to give you false information?
So
Here comes another plane.
that's okay. That's okay.
I'll give you about that one.
I don't need to pick. Just go with your questions once again, just so it will look better for the cut. Wow.
You're going with this, huh?
Who's going next?
I was trying to think of the other questions we had.
Okay, so when